Let's take it back to where this travel obsession really started. Southeast Asia. The place that made travel feel less like a hobby and more like an addiction you just can't get rid of. After spending a month in Thailand, we flew into Hanoi. No plans, just curiosity. The city was chaos in the best way, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was waiting beyond it. Everyone kept saying, you have to do the Ha Giang Loop. 384 kilometers through Vietnam's far north. Limestone cliffs and raw untouched beauty. But they also said, it's dangerous. Don't go if you're not comfortable on a bike. Therefore, I naturally packed my bag, rented a moped, and pointed it north. The loop is 4 days, 3 nights, up near the Chinese border, through some of the most insane landscapes I've ever seen. Quick tip, if you're over 6 foot and like having knees, pay the extra $5 for the premium bus. You're welcome. I started the loop, just me and one of the boys. But pretty quickly we joined a group of strangers who became mates. That's the one thing about traveling, you think you're chasing views, but really it's the people you meet that make it. Big shout out to Mama's Homestays, the best tour group in all of Vietnam, I swear. They dose you up with enough happy water to sink a small vessel. We sang karaoke till our voices cracked, played games we barely understood, and bonded like old friends on day one. The loop isn't all fun and games. Anyone who's ridden it knows the truth. These mountain roads twist and curl like spaghetti, thrown against the hillside, challenging even the most experienced riders. There are no forgiving barriers here, no friendly warning signs to alert you to what's coming. Just you, those hairpin turns, and the yawning emptiness beyond the edge. To your right, sheer cliff faces rise like ancient sentinels. To your left, nothing but open air, clouds drifting away below. All that stands between you and an oblivion is a 125cc engine and your own reflexes. It's risky, there's no denying that. One wrong move, one moment of distraction, and the mountain claims another victim. The locals tell stories in hushed tones about riders who misjudged a turn or got caught in the unexpected weather. For those who brave the loop aren't chasing safety, they are after something else entirely. Adrenaline fills your veins. The kind you can't find in most cities or suburbs. Pure adrenaline. The wind rushes against your face, the roar of the echoing engine. The beat of your heart increasing, narrowly dodging a truck creeping over the center line. In those moments, balanced perfectly between thrill and terror, you're more alive than you've ever been. The loop may not be all fun and games, but it offers something far more valuable, something real. Halfway through the loop, something shifted. We stopped at a small village, no tourists, no shops, just mountains and people. They didn't have much, but they had enough. No luxury, no rush, just food, family, and each other. A lot of the easy riders couldn't speak English, but that didn't stop us. Therefore, we sat there for 30 minutes having a full-on conversation on Google Translate. And I realized we spend so much time chasing more when maybe happiness is about needing less. By day 3, we were deep into the loop. This was until I made the classic backpacker mistake, riding barefoot. But I didn't predict what was to come next. Moped halfway into the bush. Therefore, just like that, I realized a toenail was gone. Clean off. A grim little trophy for the road. It was one of those, this is gonna hurt later moments. But in the moment, we just laughed, taped it up, and poured another shot of happy water. Because it was the final night. One last chance to soak in everything before we hit the road. We rode through valleys laid in mist, past buffaloes blocking the road, and kids waving like you're a celebrity. We laughed, we screamed into open skies. We shared snacks, sunscreen, and those awkward long silences where the landscape does the talking. When the loop ended, something stuck with me. I didn't just leave with photos. I left with friends, with stories, with the realization that adventure isn't always about where you go. Sometimes it's about who you become while you're there.